Hi friends! Hello everyone! Do you love baking? But the thing is that you don't have oven. Oh, it's so sad, right? But today, I want to share to you my experience that I really don't have oven. I want to give you a tip. It's very simple. Just use our abilities. So my husband and I, we bought, a big pot. In Hindi, it is patila. In Tagalog, it is malaking kaldero. Okay. So when we came back to Dubai, I said I want to bake bread or cake like that, but we don't have oven. So it came to my mind that I think we need to purchase one big casserole or pot. So this is a heavy duty pot. We bought it in the market. The base is very heavy. Okay, it's not like it's not thin, but it is a heavy duty one. So the size is 1.5 feet in diameter. Okay, so we can put on top of the stove, very easy. Okay, but we must also have the cover. And another thing is that we also need to have a rack. Okay, this rack we need to put inside, so that our baking tray will not touch directly the base of our pot. At the same time, we must also have additional tray to put inside on top of the baking rack, so that the heat will not go directly to our pot. Okay, so and we must have also to cover it. Yeah. Now, since our electric oven or gas stove range oven, we have the higher fire and lower fire. But the question is that how we are going to brown our bread. Otherwise, it will all white on top. Okay, so I will give you a tip. Let's say we are baking our bread. Okay, it's almost done, but the top of the bread is still cream in color, or let's say yellowish. We call that one colored butter or something else. Now, what I am going to show you is that this one is a very good tip. And it came only in my mind. And I did it. It's very effective. So, what we are going to do, the bread is already baking. It's already, let's say, 5 minutes more, and it's going to be done. What we are going to do is that we can put this one on top of the fire. Okay? Let it stay there for, let's say, 1 minute. Okay, and then if you see it's already smoking. Okay, if it's already smoking, and we can put back the cover on top of our pot. But be careful. This is very hot. Okay, we must always use our pot holder. Okay, so it's already hot. Okay, so we can close it and put on top of the big pot and let it stay there. The heat of this, the extra heat of this cover will make it brownish, our bread, or the top of our bread. And then, one thing more, always remember that before baking, we must preheat our pot. Let's say for 8 minutes if in a low fire, so that our dough will not sag. Okay? So I hope, friends, that these tips and even this very friendly and useful big pot, patila, malaking kaldero, will be very helpful to everyone who loves cooking and baking. Okay, in few minutes, I will show to you how we are going to use this big pot in baking bread. As I promised to you a while ago that I am going to demonstrate how to use our big pot oven on the stove. Okay, so I am going to bake today cheddar cheese milky bread. Okay, here are the ingredients. We have 1 cup of warm milk. It should be warm. Okay, so I will use the full cream or double cream milk, so it is warm. Okay, so we have also the sugar for the milk, so that sugar will feed the just like that feed the yeast. Okay, and here it is the yeast. Okay, we will just mix like this and let it rise until it bubbles. So for me, I prefer covering it. And we have also sugar. Okay, so 3/4 cup. We have 1 teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of salt. We have cooking oil for drizzling our dough and kneading area. We have 3 cups of all-purpose flour. We will use that 3 cups. We have this grated cheddar cheese. We can use also 1 large egg or extra large egg. If we don't have extra large eggs, we can use also 2 pieces of small eggs, and then just beat it. And we use also, or we put this melted butter. Okay, but don't forget, we need to have extra all-purpose flour to be used during our procedure in baking. Now, I will use this. Actually, this one is how many years already, but I love this in baking. Okay, so we will put now our flour. I will put the ingredients in the description below. Okay, so we will add our sugar, our salt, okay, just mix all this together. Okay, and we will add egg, our melted butter. There you go. And we will just mix like this. Why I am using chopsticks? Because it's very easy for me, just like electric hand mixer. If you don't have one, you can just buy in the market one pair of chopsticks, and it is very easy to mix the dough. So okay, so we still need to wait a little bit, few minutes, I should say, to rise the yeast. So one tip I want to tell you is that in baking and even in cooking, okay, we must always remove our jewelries. No rings, no earrings, okay, no wristwatch, no necklace, and always remember that we must trim our fingernails. We need to wash it, sanitize our hands, okay, so that food will be hygienic. Yeah. Also, we must tie our hair, okay, just like this. If you don't have hairnet, so we can tie it with a ponytail, so that our hair will not be mixed in the dough. Yes. I want also to show to you how to use hand mixer. Instead of, if you don't have chopsticks, you can also use hand mixer. Okay, so now we are going to knead the dough for 8 to 10 minutes. So we are going to knead our dough, okay, for 8 to 10 minutes. Instead of using the granite slab, because I found it very difficult for me to knead here, I thought of buying this, mat. It is a rubberized mat. It is very helpful. Okay, so you can buy this baking mat in, crockery and baking utensils shop. So now we are going to knead this, to sprinkle on top some, flour, like that. So, and then we can just knead it. Okay, so it's like this. Pull it to yourself, backward. Pull it up, push it, pull it. Okay, so if you find it very sticky, you can add some more flour, because it depends upon the flour, because some flour are not absorbent to liquids. So we knead it for 8 to 10 minutes. Now it's a little bit sticky yet. So what we usually do in our country, so we use like this. We do it like this. So we smear our hands, our palm with cooking oil. And if you want to be more, your bread is fluffy, you can do like this. Whoop. Take it back and hit on like this. I bought this, It's how do you call this one? It's a scraping material for for construction, but it's because it's very difficult to find, baking gadgets. So we can scrape it like this. Wow, it's easier to use it, and then we can do it like this. So what I am doing now is that instead of using kneading machine, okay, so we can just give an effort. It's a very good exercise. It's good for our heart and to unlock our frozen shoulders. Yeah, okay, and to build our muscles. Okay, we are ready. Okay, I will give some more heat of this one. Dough is ready to be set aside. Now we can check if our dough is already ready to be set aside or to rise. We can check it like this. Pinch a little bit, and yeah, and if it's spread like this, it's not breaking, so it's ready to set aside and let it rise. Okay, just put a little bit of oil in our container, put inside, just wait to rise in double the size, and cover it. The one I'm doing like this, you cut it. And as I told you a while ago, let it rise until it double the size. You will see now our dough. As you can see, it doubled the size. So we just punch down and gather together. Okay, and we can put on the slab. So instead of sprinkling all-purpose flour, we can also smear, oil on the slab. And I will use the knife. And now I am smearing cooking oil on the knife so that it will not stick the dough in it. So I will divide this one. Be sure to cover it. So that it will not dry our dough. So this one I will just divide it. Now we are going to put our cheese. My style is that I just pinch the, the cheese and gather together and just flatten like that, just to remove the air from the dough. so that later on it will rise again. So I will use the smaller pan. Okay, let's put in the center. You can put it generously, the cheese. We will let it rise again. Maybe after 30 minutes, and then we can put in the oven. It's ready, okay, to rise. Be sure to cover it with a damp cloth so that it will not dry up our dough. Okay, so we will wait for it. We will check now our dough. Oh, okay. So it's already double the size. And as I told you a while ago, that the pot must be preheated. Okay, in a medium high heat. So now we will put inside. Just be very careful because it is very hot. Okay, and we will wait for 18 to let's say 25 minutes. We will check in 20 minutes. So if it's almost ready, and as I told you a while ago that we will heat up the cover on the stove. Okay, so let's see again later. Time is up. I baked it for 25 minutes. Now we're going to open it and let's see. And don't forget that I instructed you a while ago that we must reheat this cover 5 minutes before the time. Tcharam! Be careful, it's very hot. It will touch the... Okay, here it is. Here is the finished product. It is a cheddar cheese milky bread. To know if it is already ready, okay, so thin knife, we just smear with the oil, and we can prick it inside. If no more dough is sticking to knife, meaning to say that it is already well baked. Just cool it down, okay, and later on I will show you the texture of this product. Okay, see, it's still a little bit of hot. See, still steaming. Oh, wow. Okay, since it's still steaming, we can put some butter inside, just like that. Close it, and we can serve to our loved ones with tea or coffee. So friends, I hope that this video is helpful to you, and it's my humble request that if you like this video, please subscribe and share, like our channel. Come on, let's enjoy. God bless. Bye.